Hi, my friends. It's Karen. And guess what? I'm happy to be back on Friday, July 31st, the night of the blue moon, which I'm sure everybody knows it's when you get 2 full moons in a month. The last one was on the 1st, and this one is on the 31st. Thus it is called a blue moon. And since I don't come on here too often now, I thought today was a very appropriate day to get it. A video up once in a blue moon. That being said, I'll catch up on a few things. We're healthy. We're doing good. We've each had a tooth extracted since I've talked to you last. So I guess we're still falling apart piece by piece, but I have 28 teeth. I got a while to go. So I don't mind losing 1 or 2. So. And my teachers in dental hygiene school will be turning over in their grave now, but you know, everything is relative. Paying anywhere from, I don't know, down here I think it's like $800 to $1,500, $2,000 for a crown and root canal, and you can, or an implant. You know, I mean, you're going in thousands of dollars. Now, the reason my teachers would be rolling over in their grave, because you really shouldn't have your teeth pulled if you can avoid it. Because you should try to maintain what you have. But sometimes, you wanna do the best that you can for you. And I can do a lot of things with the money that I put into that one tooth, if you know what I'm saying. So right now I have a temporary crown on a tooth. I love my dentist down here, by the way. She's a lovely to me she's a young girl, but she's really nice and she's very good. And we pulled one tooth and then put a temporary crown on the other one. And she wanted me to come back to have the permanent crown put in. And I laughed at her a little bit, and I said, we'll see how this goes, because we were waiting. We didn't want this tooth to have a root canal where she put the crown on. So she wanted to make sure after she prepared it would be all right. And she said, this is a temporary, and you're going to have to come back to have the impressions for the permanent. And I said, well, you know what? I'm temporary too. And right now, if I had dental insurance, I mean, this would be a moot point. Naturally, I would be getting the crown. But where I don't, I don't know if people are going to think I'm nuts, and they're right. But I got to put my priorities in, and I can do a lot with the money that it would cost to fix that one tooth. So, therefore, we're hoping and praying this temporary, or I am. I'm sure she's not, but I would like this temporary to last for a long time. And I know they can if I'm careful with them. But that, whatever happens, and then we'll deal with what's going to be done. Because I explained to her, it's probably going to go the same route as the one next to it did, if the same way, I should say, as the one next to it did, if it needs a root canal. So, cross that bridge when we come to it. I had my friends from Georgia come for a couple of days in June. We had a very nice visit. We've gone to a couple of contests, oh God help me, concerts. A Jimmy Buffett tribute band, which was a lot of fun. I love that. And just last Saturday, we went to Rocky and the Rollers, a 50s, 60s, 70s band, mostly 50s, 60s music. Had a great time. Love to dance anyway to that music. That's my music. I know a lot of you weren't even born then, but that's my music. I love it. And it's funny. I wish I had taken the camera for video, but I don't know how many people would have let me do it. You got to understand that we're in a room with everybody who's old. I hate to say it, but we're old, Charlie and I, and so isn't everybody else. And it's like being at a sock hop. Now for you, for some of my friends on here that aren't old enough to even know what a sock hop is, that was a dance that we used to have usually at your school. And we usually was a Friday or Saturday night, and they played rock and roll music, the records, and you dance. You know, hey, that's what we did back then. But it's amazing to see you're in a room with these old people, and they're all grooving to the music that we listen to. And in my mind, I see me as dancing like I did to, in junior high and high school. In my mind, it doesn't come out on the dance floor. But it was fun. We had a real good time. They put on a real good show. They play on cruise ships. They play a lot in this Central Florida area. They're really good. And they have a good following, and it was a fun time. So we have been doing some stuff. Now, I want to thank Amanda for her wee postcard that she sent. It came at a perfect time. All my friends and on top of the world go away in the summertime. So I was feeling a little lonely on the day that card came in. And it really cheered me up. And not only that, it had the picture of the ocean, which of course made me miss Cape Cod. But it was her ocean. It wasn't a Cape Cod beach. It was a beach in Scotland. But I was right, I could see myself on the beach back in the 70s, 80s, and into the 90s. It was nice to hear from her. It's nice to be thought about. In that vein, I was hoping to come on here and find I don't want to say diet buddy, but a healthy buddy, someone who would like to lose a little weight but needs the support and incentive to get themselves going. I am so disappointed. I mean, I went for almost a year and a half with just losing weight and maintaining weight, and now it stopped. Now, I know it's my fault, but I've managed to put on weight, not a little bit of weight. At first it was a little bit of weight, but it kept creeping up, and I keep saying, well, I'll, get rid of the weight. Well, it's easier said than done. And I really need somebody to be accountable to. Somebody that would like to have a partner that would be a support, be an encouragement, be there when they're not when they're craving something or need somebody to talk to. I mean, that's what I'd like to have ideally. And if there's anyone out there that might like to join me, we don't have to go on a special diet. That's the point. I really don't want to spend money to do this. So I don't want a program per se. I want to be able to make the food myself. I'd like to incorporate, I don't want to become a vegan or a vegetarian necessarily. I still want to have fish and chicken and, let's put it this way, less meat and more beans, grains, plant-based diet. Now, as I say, I don't want to cut out the other stuff. I don't care if it's not good for me. I enjoy it, and I can't do it all at once. I don't want to live my life like that. I'm old now. I don't have to live my life like that. So if there's anyone out there that would like a partner to go on a healthy journey and hopefully lose a few pounds or lose some weight with me and have support, please leave a note in the comments. I would like to do this because I don't know how to instant message people or private message on YouTube because my iPad doesn't show that screen anymore. I don't know. I'm old. I'm having a problem with that. So that I can instant message on Facebook, and if there's someone out there that's like to do it through instant message on Facebook or through the telephone, I love to talk to people. So if there's some, I'm willing to call people. Mostly in this country, I think. I don't think I can call Canada for nothing. As they say, basically I'm cheap. So I'm trying to keep this down to a minimum of charges. But if I get so I can maybe cut down on the number of times I go out to eat and stuff like that, we can go through this together. Well, this being the blue moon, and there won't be another one for 2.5 years. I don't think I'll wait that long. I'll probably have another video up before there's another blue moon, and I'm sure Charlie will be in the next one or soon thereafter. He's fine. He's fine. He's playing poker, Texas Hold'em on the computer. He loves that. We play canasta during the day. I'm still going on walks. We go to social things here. I mean, we're happy. I think that's part of my problem, that I'm losing weight, because I am content and happy. What's my problem before? It's creeping up on me. So that being said, I love you all. I've missed you. Peace, hugs, love, and God bless. Have a great weekend.